Welcome to solverfy.
Hey everyone, today we're answering problem number 18 from chapter 10 of the Principles for Microeconomics AP textbook, which in essence asks us, why has OPEC, a very big oil organization, has been able to preserve its own reputation and continue to collude after so many years? Think about it in both economic terms and non-economic terms. That would be my recommendation. Practically speaking, pragmatically speaking, OPEC is a producer of oil, and they help facilitate oil to countries. So, what is something? Oil alone. That is a reason. Because, first off, everyone needs it. And in the economy, it's a very, very valuable natural resource. You could say valuable and important too. Vital might be the best word. Valuable natural resource. And when every single country in this world, essentially, who does trading and shipping, somehow uses oil, and every country needs oil, to facilitate certain things, but not everyone can get it because OPEC controls it, or is one of the controllers of it. And essentially, when everyone wants something but not everyone gets it, they're willing to pay more. Everyone needs it, but not everyone can produce it. That's probably the biggest reason, in my opinion, but not everyone can produce it. It's what, I mean, not anymore in 2019, but for the longest time was considered, gold for Venezuelans. If you look at Venezuela, it's a struggling economy without gold. Not gold, without oil. Oil is its gold. Can't produce it. Or in the cases of countries like the United States, OPEC is vital because the United States has many environmental protections in place through its government. So the politics alone of oil prevent large powerhouse nations from even getting it, such as the US. Or laws prevent them from producing a lot. So I think that's what they meant, like think in non-economic terms. It's kind of thinking practically about the essence of oil. Oil runs your cooking food, anything from your cooking food to steam engines. It pretty much runs a lot of things in these worlds. People from getting it. That's what we're finishing writing up. Laws prevent it, like in the US. From getting it or having it, I'd say either one. And I am going to run out of room. I misjudged. Sorry about that. From having it. All right, so that's probably the biggest reason. Number two, I would say, actually, that's probably the biggest reason, but kind of a trickle down effect of it. So I'll write it as number two in a different color, is that oil can become kind of like a monopoly and collusion can happen. Because if you think about it, if there's such a valuable resource like oil out there in this world, but very few people can actually produce it, and OPEC is the controller of most of it out there, well, then everyone's going to come running to OPEC because OPEC's the organization that controls it. And in order to, make a formal agreement with OPEC, Well, you're going to have to pay a high price for very little of it because every single country in this world wants it. And for monopolies, if you look at their demand curve, you have a high price set off at the beginning, but very low output produced. So price goes up, but there's very little quantity, so low quantity produced. So that's kind of an effect. I think the biggest reason, though, is like everyone needs it. It's a valuable natural resource in this economy throughout this world. It fuels so many different things from your kitchen to trading in this world, but not everyone can produce it, or laws and politics severely prevent it. So the lack of natural availability of the resource itself, as well as the politics of oil production, are the two main reasons why OPEC is succeeding still. And as a result, it becomes very similar to a monopoly, and that prices are jacked up and people are still willing to pay those really high prices because very few can get their hands on it. But then OPEC doesn't have to produce as much, so quantity produced goes down. And there you have it. If you guys enjoyed this explanation, that was a little lengthy, I hope you all hit the like button next to it. Have a nice day.